You own a house and you want to add value to your home, like we all do, because we want more money when we go to sell this house, and we all want to help get you more money as agents. But there are a few things that really don't add value to your home, and the industries really push that they do, and it's a huge lie, and so many people buy into them. So what I want to do today is just talk through, like, here are some things that don't add value to your house that these industries push that they do, and push that they're going to add like $40,000, $50,000 worth of value, and here in Richmond, they just don't. So the first one's solar. Solar can be fantastic on a house that's in full blazing sun and that is installed properly, not getting an extra huge bill. However, they're going to walk in and be like, hey, this is going to add $40,000 to $50,000 worth of value, and you're going to be able to sell your house for so much more, and this is going to be great. That's not true here in Richmond. In Richmond, it actually sometimes detracts value because people don't want to either A, take on renting those panels if you got them through rental, B, don't want to take on the actual, price of the panels if you got them and put them on some type of payment plan, or C, they just don't want to deal with them at all because when they start to break or the components start to break, then they have to reconfigure their whole entire system. So it actually can be a huge deterrent here in Richmond for people purchasing your home or wanting to pay top dollar for your home because they know what's coming. And then the other piece is a lot of ways these solar panels are actually installed is they have to drill through your roof, and so you're putting more holes in your roof that may actually lead to more leaks in your roof. And so people and buyers are aware of this because we as agents say, hey, here are all the pitfalls and here are all the good things to it, because that's our job to do. And so when you're seriously thinking about solar, talk to an agent. Let us help you go through that decision and say, hey, yes, that's a great thing for your house because maybe you're out and you're full blazing sun and it's definitely going to lower your electric bill. But also think about the fact that it may not help you sell that house. You may have somebody come that absolutely loves solar that is going to go ballistic over the fact that you have solar, and that's fantastic and that'll help, but it's usually 1 in a million here in Richmond. The other thing that doesn't add value is sheds, especially if you get multiple sheds. But if you put a shed out back, it's great because it's a place that you can store things. It's a place that the next buyer can store things. But if you're running to electric to it and you're making it a he shed or a she shed or, a place to relax, that really doesn't add value for the amount of money that you actually put into the, making of getting electric out there, getting the shed, setting it up, adding all the things. It doesn't add a ton of value to the house because not everybody wants a shed that's a he shed or a she shed. Not everybody wants a shed that's actually got electric to it. Some of them just want to throw their lawnmower in it and be done. And not everybody cuts their own grass here in Richmond. There's a lot of companies out there that come do it for you. So sheds are something that if you're going to put the money into it, make sure you're going to be at the house for long term so you can actually get it out. Or make sure that you can take that shed with you and figure in that cost to your move of taking that shed with you to your next place. Because we can always say the shed does not convey and that you're taking it with you. And then all the buyers know, hey, I'm just going to look like this shed doesn't exist. But it definitely doesn't add the value for the amount of money that you put in. The last thing that doesn't add value are hot tubs. Everybody does like... Not everybody, because I don't like them, but a lot of people do like hot tubs, and a lot of people like to be able to sit on their back porch and sit in one. But for the amount of money you spend to get the hot tub there, the hot tub set up, especially if you're putting it on a deck and you're reinforcing that deck underneath and then bringing all the electric out and all of that, it just doesn't add that much value to your home. And it actually will deter some people, especially with little kids, because they don't want the maintenance of the hot tub. They're afraid their kid's going to jump in the hot tub when they're not looking, and then, gosh forbid something happens to that kid. Like, it becomes much like a pool where some people are going to absolutely love it, some people aren't going to like it at all. And so you've got this juxtaposition like solars of some people it could be a huge great thing for them, some people it's not going to be a thing at all and it's actually going to subtract stuff. So the big places to add value in your home are in the paint, they're in the bathrooms and updating the bathrooms and updating the kitchens. Those are the big places that you can put money into those. And as long as you're not overbuilding the neighborhood, you're going to get a ton of value back and you're going to add value to your home easily by multiple tens of thousands. However, if you're not sticking to those places, call an agent. We'd love to talk with you about your ideas or what you're thinking or where you're going, or Heck, if you're going to take a 3-bedroom house down to a 2-bedroom or add a bedroom and bring it up, we'd love to chat through all of those options with you and make sure you're not overbuilding. Make sure you're putting your money in a place that's actually going to help you add value, and make sure you're going to love your house. If you just love all those things I just talked about and you're going to put them in anyways, fantastic for you. Go ahead. Just know that when we go to sell, it may not add the value that you were sold on when the sales guy showed up at your house and was like, buy all this stuff from me. So if you got any questions, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a smoke signal. We'd love to help. And don't forget to like and subscribe.